Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile. Today we're going to be putting our tier 2 dagger to the test, as well as actually crafting the second tier 2 dagger pretty quickly considering we just got the first one, but this should make tier 3s and maybe even tier 4s possible. Tier 3s we're just going to be cruising through now. I genuinely cannot wait. So if you guys are excited for today's episode of the Ironman profile, don't forget to go and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. But without further ado, let's jump right into this. Super quickly, if you do find yourself ever checking out the Hypixel store, consider using my credit code Zach, that is ZACH. You save yourself 5% on checkout. It definitely adds up, and it's a great way to support myself and the channel. So I do appreciate each and every one of you who continue to use my code. You guys are amazing, seriously. But without further ado, let's jump right into today's episode. Since yesterday's episode, I've been actually quite busy. And honestly, I've still just been doing Blaze Slayer. I've been enjoying it and getting a lot more consistent at killing tier 3 bosses. And in today's episode, we will be hitting Blaze Slayer level 5. Finally, I'm only a few bosses away from that. But last night, I was basically just doing some more Blaze Slayer because I really want to get the Kindred Blade Dagger, which is the upgrade to this one right here, which has Ashen and Auric, and honestly it's just needed if I ever want to do tier 4s. I do plan on eventually getting tier 3 daggers. Hopefully my luck permits that with the vertexes. However, yeah, I just really want to upgrade this one. Not only is it going to make my tier 3s faster, I might even be able to attempt some tier 4s, so it's at the top of my priority list. So last night I was running tier 3 Blaze Slayer, as I was saying, and I got my hands on another 1000 Derelict Ash, which is exactly what I need for this other tier 3 or tier 2 dagger to craft, sorry. And not only that, I did get a bunch of other drops. I got 2 Scorch Books last night, as well as a good amount of higher tier distillate that I didn't have before, which is pretty cool. Another mana disintegra there, another Kelvin inverter. Always gonna get another netherrack looking sunshade. I think I got a bundle of magma arrows too, so kind of just drops on everything. We need 6 more Scorch Books though until we can actually get the Power Stone, so that's pretty exciting in terms of that. And then not only that, as soon as I got all the Derelict Ash, there were a few materials I was definitely lacking on when it comes to being able to make this amalgamated Crimsonite. So I went resource gathering last night, and some of which I actually just finished off this morning, being the mycelium and the red sand. I then also went and mined glowstone, and I mined a ton. I was kind of debating mining 10,000 enchanted glowstone dust so I could max my minion. Turns out that's 1.6 million glowstone, and it's going to take me about 6 hours of grinding, so I figured, you know what, I'll just suffice for getting enough materials for 1 minion upgrade. So I do actually have enough to go ahead and craft 8 enchanted glowstone blocks, I believe, and actually upgrade my minion, so that's pretty cool. In fact, I'll go ahead and craft up some of the glowstone blocks now. Why not, right? The one thing with enchanted glowstone blocks is they are more expensive. They're 3 stacks instead of 2.5, so that's always fun. Make sure I have 4 stacks left over there. Beautiful, just like so. Is my glowstone minion on me? If it is, that would be very convenient. It is. Beautiful. Glowstone minion level 9. Let's go ahead and upgrade this bad boy to level 10. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that entire grind in one sitting. 6 hours of mining glowstone. It's pretty chill, but just wasn't exactly what I wanted to spend my night on. So there we go, glowstone minion level 10 though. That's always nice to see. So with all that being said, I think it's time to do a little bit of crafting. I saved you guys the boring parts, trust me. They were brutal, but it had to be done. My minion also finished getting enough enchanted blaze powder that I need. I definitely need to speed those up, but I did put down another one, so hopefully that does speed up the process. 4 stacks of enchanted glowstone, just like so. We need 4 stacks of enchanted netherwort. And then we need a stack of enchanted mycelium and a stack of enchanted red sand. And that should be everything to make 8 amalgamated crimsonite yet again. You guys kind of get the gist of this. So we've done it before. And now we go ahead and take out all of our derelict ash, just like so. We're going to go ahead and craft up 8 molten powder, just like that. Beautiful. Have 43 left over. Doing tier 3 bosses, by the way. Turns out that makes the process of that way faster than the amount of tier 2s I was doing. And now I actually need to go into my large lava fishing sack. I should have 1 gold magma fish crafted that I put in here. Beautiful. Okay, it is time. So quick little comparison before we actually go ahead. I just realized I'm on speed reforges on everything. Here, let me go change stuff so we can get an accurate comparison. Okay, I should be onto all the right reforge stuffs. Obviously, my other dagger, this one does all the damage, but if we go ahead and latch one up, hit it with this one, we're doing about 279k a hit with this dagger. It will never be our main damage dagger. It increases damage to blazes a little bit with the upgrade, but mainly increases damage to pigmen. And then I think there's like an ability that people were telling me about So the ability Burning Vengeance. On hit, repeat dealt damage after 6 seconds if the healing shield has switched attunement. I honestly think this is pretty good, because sometimes I see, like, I don't know if it's the little green damage indicator, but I see some crazy damage go down, so I don't know if it's this dagger or this one. I don't know what's doing it, but I like it, so hopefully it just keeps up. But yeah, 279k once it is hit with a Moody Grapple Shot. Nothing to write home about. So let's go ahead and upgrade this thing and see what we're working with. There it is. The Kindle Bane dagger. Sorry about that. And yeah, as you can see, increases damage dealt to blazes by 1.5 times and 1.2x to pigmen respectively. And yeah, I mean, we just need this if we want to go anywhere far with this Slayer. We need the tier 3 daggers. I plan on going for them. This is a great step. Here we go. Boom. Beautiful. That is so sick. We have the 2 tier 2 daggers. I want to recon these things so badly now, so that will definitely be one of my next priorities. However, something we can do really quickly. Let me go ahead and grab out 1,000,000 coins from the bank. And with these new gemstone slots on here, we can go ahead and take out some fine opal. And we should be able to toss these into the hex. And obviously, I will eventually mine for perfects on these things, but that's just not something I have. As you can see, an extra 9 true defense with a perfect opal, so that would be super nice. For now, we're going to have to kind of suffice with a fine. I mean, any little bit is better than what I had before, so I can't fully complain. Gemstones, opal, let's unlock that, and let's slap on a fine opal. Beautiful. Now at least we have some gemstones cooking on these things. I plan on getting better ones on here, I do, but that'll do for the time being. Now time for one of my favorite parts of getting any item on this server is the museum. Beautiful. We're going to put these in tier 2 daggers that I've put in here for the first time, and then we'll go ahead and take those out because I do plan on using them. But that should be, what is that, 16 more Skyblock XP for us to claim, which is just always great. And now we're sitting at 74 out of 100 towards level 281. Look at us go. This should be it for the last boss that I need to kill for Blaze Slayer level 5, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to have to wait and see here. There we go. We completed it. And geez, there we go. Okay, level 5 is complete. I need to actually go into my Abby phone to claim our rewards. We should be getting a very large amount of Skyblock XP, and I'm actually excited to see if we unlock new drops, or if there's like the tier 6 stuff that we can see, like what we'll be getting at level 6. So let's go ahead and claim Blaze Slayer level 5. As you can see, we're going to get plus 5 health, Wisp Upgrade Stone, Destruction Cloak, Tactical Insertion, and 75 Skyblock XP. There we go, Skyblock level 281. That is beautiful, and we're already 50% of the way to the next level, 49 out of 100. Let's go ahead and take a look really quickly, though, at the level 6 stuff. What do we have next? Okay, this is the tier 3 daggers. That's definitely something we need to start working towards. Then there's the BlazeTech ham radio. This thing's really cool as well. Ridiculously expensive, though. I don't know when we'll be getting that, but it looks really good. And then, obviously, we have the tier 2 to our warning flare, being the alert flare. Ridiculously expensive once again, but one of those things we're going to have to go for eventually. In terms of new boss drops, though, we now can drop a Fiery Burst rune, which looks interesting. I'm assuming that's for a bow. Not sure what the particles look like on that, but that could be cool. We also have a chance of dropping Fire Aspect 3 from a tier 4. 2.5% chance, though. I mean, we need a ton of these, so that would be super nice, but obviously only from tier 4 bosses. Then from tier 4 bosses, we can also drop 240 to 400 Flawed Opal Gemstone. And then from tier 3 now, we have a 2% chance to drop the Archie Field dice. So pretty cool. Obviously, there's better stuff we're working towards, but I mean, that's a good start. So for some reason, after upgrading my glowstone minion, I decided it would be a good idea to come and mine obsidian. It doesn't take long. I mean, getting obsidian's super fast nowadays. However, I realized that I don't have a maxed obsidian minion. And as I'm like somewhat focusing on Skyblock XP, this is like a ton of XP here, basically for free. It's 8 stacks of enchanted obsidian for a tier 11 and 16 for a tier 12. So that's exactly what we're doing. Do I have my obsidian minion with me, though? That is the real question. I don't. Let me go find it. I should have all the obsidian needed, though, to get this thing to tier 12 right away. Luckily, I found it in the obsidian chest. As you can see, obsidian minion tier 10. We're going to go ahead and take out 8 stacks of enchanted obsidian. 5, 6, 7, 8, just like so. And we should be able to upgrade this thing to tier 11, assuming I didn't miss anything. Beautiful. That is another 12 Skyblock XP. And then we're going to go ahead and warp to the Dwarven Mines. And we actually need to talk to this NPC over here, Bolvar. And let's go ahead and take out all of our enchanted obsidian. That should be 16 stacks. It should be actually a little bit more. Let me go ahead and take out 2,000,000 coins from the bank super quickly, because I need that as well. 2 mil, beautiful. And now we should be able to upgrade our Obsidian minion to tier 12. 1024 enchant Obsidian, tier 11 minion, 1.9 million coins. Let's go ahead and do it. Boom, there we go. Plus 24 Skyblock XP. That is actually so juiced. But yeah, there we go. Maxed out Obsidian minion now. That is one I don't have to worry about. I'm working towards the glowstone one. That one is taking longer than I thought, but hey, that's another max minion. From doing this little bit of Blaze Slayer though, I was able to get a decent amount of combat XP, obviously nowhere close to as much as I was getting from doing Spider Slayer at the speed I was, but we're currently sitting at 89.3% of the way to combat 60, which is the last combat level, which is really exciting. 30 Skyblock XP there, as well as 1 million coins, which is super nice. And then the only skill we have left to max is this last fishing level, where I am 36.4% of the way there. I plan on doing that relatively soon. Not sure when. Let me know if you guys want to see some fishing content, because unfortunately that will take a little bit of time to do. But combat, we're literally so close. I mean, this is just going to happen from us genuinely just playing the game if I don't focus it. So really exciting stuff. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode though. We finally have both the tier 2 daggers, which is amazing. Those things are actually insane. I do want to try a tier 4 Blaze Slayer really soon. Let me know if you guys think I can take one on or what changes I should make to my setup. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video all the way to the end. If you did enjoy, don't forget to go and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Don't forget to use code Zach when checking out the Hypixel store. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.